2003 Pinot Amber Ridge. Definitely my favorite.
Très bien.
I started in 2003. We're at 2,600 feet. The grapevines are planted due south, so I get a lot of sun, and at nighttime it gets cool up here. All Santa Cruz Mountain Pinots have had a very good reputation, and it's getting better every year.
We produce and sell 60,000 cases of Sauvignon Blanc each year. With Cabernet, we're harvesting maybe 11 vineyards a year.
The story of this whole area really is that Bill Bouncel owned our property, owned that next piece, which is the Kickin property now, and owned Diamond Creek. Every year I do tannin profiles on my wine to try to build up some kind of a repertoire, some kind of a history.
He produced out of that vineyard the first Cabernet Sauvignon in America. Of that 2,000 acres, they have about 700 acres of vines. We're getting on this property with our 112 years old century vines between 3 and 3.5 tons per acre.
Hi, I'm Bob Mullen. I'm the founder and principal owner of Woodside Vineyards. We're standing right in the middle of our home vineyard, which is one of the 22 vineyards that we take care of and maintain around the town of Woodside. Thought you might want to know a little bit about the history of vineyards in Woodside. This was really the start of the California wine industry. At the turn of the century, there were 1,000 acres of grapes growing in this area. It's the most expensive vineyard land in the world. We started making wine in 1960. We are older than Robert Mondavi. We're older than David Bruce. We just never bothered to grow up.
The Santa Cruz Mountain Wine Growers Association was first formed in the mid-70s, and there were probably a dozen wineries at that time. And then in '79, when Silver Mountain joined, I think we were number 19, and now there are 53 wineries in the Santa Cruz Mountains.
We're standing in front of the upper vineyard, planted in 2001. The lower vineyard was planted in 1998.
It's about a 15-acre estate here, some of the best fruit in the Santa Cruz Mountain appellation.
It's all Pinot Noir. It's our first pick of the season. This is the 2005 harvest. We have 3 bins of 667 Dijon. It's a Dijon clone.
Wow, beautiful.
We have 2 bins of clone 9 and 1 bin of clone 115, another Dijon clone. It's a fabulous year.
There we go.
The history of grape growing, as many of you know, in the Santa Cruz Mountains goes back to the 1860s with the Jarvis brothers.
I've been at Thomas Fogarty Winery. I've been making Pinot Noir up there, growing Pinot Noir up there since 1983.
Paul came from Burgundy, and he planted his vineyard next door to us, which is now called the Mountain Winery.
This lower spur must have busted off. So we told this vine on this arm we want 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 shoots.
I'm going to do a demonstration today about tea budding. It's probably the best way to change varieties when you have a fairly large vine, 4 or 5 years and older.
81?
81 Chardonnay. Which one? 83. 3, yes. The first year I made Chardonnay was 1980. I think this might be the outstanding of the bunch so far as longevity.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the oldest, and yet I think it's held up really well.